Welcome to the 3D'S podcast. It's me, your host, Reverend Tiny. I thank you so much. My producer is not here today. I just wanted to show up and continue the work, right? So, the 50 years of hip hop, the crack epidemic, the trauma left behind. Tonight, we're going to be dealing with the illusions. This card is the moon card, full of illusions. This moon card is from the African Tarot deck. You see we have two wolves howling at the moon, some water, which is intuition, and a crab coming out. And that crab represents things that we don't see that can nip us at our heels, get our attention. And also when I look at the moon card, there's fallen leaves, there's houses on the side, and there's this old tree. But the water right here is intuition, following your intuition. Um, one one card said that the path may not be clear, but your intuition will light the way. So even though we get lost and get caught up, there's always something to bring us back to see the light. And when its moon is at its fullest, the new moon, the full moon, it brings up a lot of emotions, deception, and decisions. And going through these pillars right here is, what are the decisions that you're going to make your life calm? Water represents intuition. There's mountains, governments, authorities, higher authorities that we may have to deal with. And this is like a crack in the cement or your path. You can interpret it any way you want to. Choices jumping over to one side to another, the black and the white, the yin and the yang, the good, the bad, the evil, fighting good and bad, fighting your own demons. A lot comes up with the illusion card because sometimes it could be our own illusions that are our own deceptions that we're seeing. Dreams come up with that card. The illusion is definitely a no. It's dealing with the throat, speaking your mind. And when it comes to the numerology, it's about abundance and manifestation. What else could I say about the moon card? Stand your ground. Make clear decisions. And I like this interpretation because there's like a man in the moon, Luna. When the full moon comes out, the new moon is always really emotional. And you have somebody to talk to, intuition, bringing that out. So when I think about it, how it affected me in my life where illusions came, was just being high. You see a lot of just unreal, the moon represents illusions and that chaos and that dark energy and getting away from it. I'm so grateful to be on the other side of the illusions where I can actually be true to myself and others that I talk about. It's like the game is cold, it's brutal out there. It ain't nothing to play with. It's like lifting off the veil when you come through recovery. Or, when you're done, when you say you're really done and you're really done because I relapsed several times in my early recovery. And so just being done and it's like lifting off the veil and walking into a whole new light, a whole new life. for me, stepping out of delusion was being real about my parenting and forgiving myself because I was an early mother. And that took years of therapy, years of coaching, years of journaling, years of shadow work, where I finally said, I forgive myself. You know, I've been off of drugs for years and I had still carried around that guilt because it was an illusion. I lived a fake life. You know, I thought what I was doing was right. I was going to gain something, and, you know, it just was not at that at all. I lost a lot. I lost respect. I lost my self-dignity. And I had to go and look at my Aunt Rachel in the face and my grandmother, and I didn't like that. Because they were like, you know what you're doing is wrong. Tiny, you know what you're doing is wrong. And I never forgot those words, you know. It meant something to me to give my family respect and stay out the streets. And so when I finally did wake up, it seemed like everybody was dying off too. You know, my family was getting older. So I had to get my stuff together and not live that life. So I can say I'm grateful today. Faith, strength, and hope. I made it through. I still fight my battles every day. But I'm not fighting so much. I'm just allowing things to come and staying true to myself. And that's what it is. You know, intuition, inner knowing, a lot of meditation and grounding work. And that's what it's about, staying grounded, staying true to yourself. So down below is the description where you can contact me for coaching, the tarot reading. And the next episode will be dealing with the Sun card. I feel kind of lost without my producer here, so I hope she's well and everything is good out there with you folks. All right, family. Black Jewell Tarot, 3D'S. I'm out.